Welcome to Roger's Cooking Show 101. Today, I'm going to demonstrate how I hack In-N-Out Burger Double with Cheese 101 style. That's right. Now, I just love cooking for my family and friends, and when I do, the requests usually come in for my world famous barbecue cheeseburgers. You know why? Because they taste good, that's why. Now, me and my daughter Kara exchange texts regularly with pictures about the food that we made for the night. There was one night when I made cheeseburgers and I set it up really nice and took a beautiful picture and sent it to her. I know her mouth was watering. It was all fine and dandy. Well, she throws this Big Mac Sloppy Joe on me. And I'm like, dang, that looks good. And we were going back and forth with it. I was trying to make her jealous, wishing she was here with the grandkids to eat my barbecue cheeseburger, and she was hopefully wishing I was there to try that Sloppy Joe Big Mac that she was making. Well, to make this long story short, she mentioned something about there being an In-N-Out Burger double hack on the internet. That's right, they got them out there. Well, we finished our conversation and she knew and I knew right away that I was doing me some internet research, looking up that recipe for the double In-N-Out hack. Well, I found one and here we are today. That's what today's show is all about. Living out here in the middle of nowhere, we don't have much choice when it comes to fast food joints. We have McDonald's, we have Burger King, Carl's Jr. One restaurant we don't have is In-N-Out. It takes about an hour and a half to get to the nearest In-N-Out joint. So, today's show is going to be all about the In-N-Out Burger hack. There are 4 key components to the In-N-Out Burger hack. Now, the secret sauce is going to take a little prep work in the kitchen. And these are the ingredients that you're going to need. So, you need a half a cup of mayonnaise with 2 ends. Mayonnaise. 3 tablespoons of ketchup, and with that, be sure that you measure these ingredients to make this hack come out the way that it should. 2 tablespoons of finely minced white onion, 1.5 tablespoons of minced dill pickle relish. When you mince the dill pickle relish, you think it's minced coming out of the jar. Really, the recipe, the hack calls for you to pull it out of the jar and mince it finer than it is in the jar. 1/4 teaspoon of yellow mustard, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 teaspoon of granulated sugar. You throw it all in the bowl, mix it up, and you got your special In-N-Out secret sauce, hacked 101 style. Then you mix all of the ingredients, incorporating them well, and this is what you get. In-N-Out secret sauce in a bowl. Just like that. The next thing is the bun. I use the Wonder classic style buns. The reason is because they look, feel, and kind of taste like the In-N-Out burger. One of the main components to the burger is burger meat. I made these patties ahead of time. I'll go over that in just a second. The hamburger that you need to use to create this hack consists of hamburger that is 25 to 30% fat. Now, the patties that you make, you should form the hamburger into 2-ounce balls and then form into a hamburger patty that's about 4 inches in diameter. Now the cheese. Cheese is very crucial. You can buy that cheese in the plastic wrap. That's not really cheese. You need to use real yellow American cheese for this hack. Now the final ingredients that you need to put together your In-N-Out Burger hack at home is beefsteak tomatoes, yellow onion, and iceberg lettuce. Now, the tomatoes need to be sliced about like that, not like that. Same with the onion. You want a nice whole onion slice. Now, a trick with the lettuce, once you tear it off the head, put it in the palm of your hands and just smash down on it like that. That's how In-N-Out does it. That's how I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be a scrumptious cheeseburger. Now, to get the crust on the hamburger when it's cooking, you wanna stay away from a non-stick pan. If that's all you have, go ahead and try it. I found that this stainless steel pan that was handed down to me from my grandmother works well to put that crust on both sides of the meat. Another pan that you can use, this is one that I used for another show, Swedish Pancakes 101. I'm gonna use this to toast the bun. That's another critical part of this In-N-Out hack. You need to make sure that the cut sides of the bun are toasted, dry. You don't wanna put any oil, butter, or any of that. And the next tool that I'm going to use is my barbecue spatula. It has a sharp edge on it. What this does is when the first side is done cooking in the stainless steel pan, I can scrape underneath it and get all that crusty goodness from the bottom of the pan. It's gonna be good. So, one important step is you want to preheat the pans before you put the ingredients in them. You want to preheat the pan that you're gonna toast the bread in to medium low. That's about medium low right there. About like that, not like that. We're gonna let that preheat for about 3 minutes. And then for the hamburger pan, you wanna do the same thing. You wanna preheat the pan to a medium low for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be back in just 2 or 3 minutes and show you the rest. Okay, so now you're ready for my Rogers Cooking Show 101 comedy show? That's right. I put on a comedy show in the middle here. What did Mr. and Mrs. Hamburger name their little girl? No, not George. Patty. You get it? What do you get when you cross a hamburger with a computer? A Big Mac. Get it? A Big Mac? It's a computer joke. Did you hear about the hamburger patty who told funny jokes? Like me? The hamburger patty that told funny jokes, he was on a roll. So both pans have been preheating for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to place the bun on this pan first. Dry, we don't want to put any oil, grease, or anything on it. And go ahead and check the flame. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. You want it like that. You don't want it like that. The stainless steel pan for the hamburger patties is ready to roll. The only seasoning that you need for the hamburger patties is salt and pepper. And you want to season these generously, but you still want to be careful. That's the In-N-Out way. So I'm going to salt this patty. Just a pinch of ground pepper. If you like pepper, go for it. But the hack calls for just a minimal amount of ground pepper. These babies are ready to rock and roll in the pan. Be careful, this pan is really hot. You just want to drop them in there. You hear the sizzle, you see the steam. Patty number 2, boom, there we go. Then you want to season the other side generously, but be careful. And again, you want to add just a little bit of cracked pepper on top, not much. Just like that. Now we want to wait about 2 minutes before we flip. Alexa, timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. Let's check your buns and see, make sure they're browning okay. So it's been 2 minutes on the first side. You want to take your spatula, scrape underneath the patty, and turn it. And you get a result just like that. Patty number 2, same thing, voila. Now we want to wait about 2 more minutes, and then the hamburgers will be done and we'll be ready to assemble this double In-N-Out Rogers Cooking Show 101 style. So after flipping the burger, first thing you want to do is grab your whole slice of onion, and place it on one of the patties. The next thing you want to do, and this is a key trick that In-N-Out uses, you want that cheeseburger to smile at you. The way they do that is you fold the piece of cheese about 1/3 over, like that, and then place it on the cheeseburger carefully. And then when you look at it, the back edge of the hamburger isn't going to have cheese on it, but I tell you what, it'll get there. The folded piece of cheese on the edge here is going to make you happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, so the buns are ready to come off. You should get a nice crusty brown like that. You want to place the bottom in the middle of your plate, the top right next to it. The first thing that we're going to add for assembly is 1 big heaping tablespoon of the secret sauce, and just spread it out close to the edge like that. The next ingredient you want to place on is the whole slice of tomato like that. And then the next part, this is how In-N-Out does it. This is how Roger's Cooking Show 101 In-N-Out Burger Hack is going to do it too. You want to press the iceberg lettuce in your palm like that, place it on top of the tomato, and when your hamburgers are ready to come off, you want to pull the patty off that has the onion on it. That patty goes on top of the lettuce, like that. You want this to look pretty. I'm going to make it look pretty. And then you want the other patty that has a slice of cheese on top to go on top of the onion, like that. And then finally, you want to add your top bun. You want the cheese to smile at you, like that. You ready for it? You ready for it? This is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Roger's Cooking Show 101. Oh God, that's so good. It's not just Roger's Way or the highway. It's the In-N-Out hack way. That's right.